I'm Bing Hu from Institute of Climate Change and Sustainable Development in Tsinghua University. Looking back to the history, when US and China making statements related to climate change issues, this will ease the way for the global climate governance and also will be good for the COP conference. Let's see, in 2014 and 2015, both US and China making two joint statements related to climate change, and which are considered to be play very important roles in reaching the Paris Agreement. So this time, when in such a critical time, because the large geopolitical rift exists between these two countries, and also the climate risks become more intense. So these two countries reach this agreement will be very helpful for the future cooperations. Also, let's look into the statements like both countries agreed to restart the US-China Energy Efficiency Forum. Also, both will advocate the 5 largest CCUS projects. Also, two countries will support G20's statements that the world renewable resource will increase 2 times by 2030. Those numbers show that US and China are really engaging in concrete climate actions together. China now is already the world's largest producer of hydro, solar and wind power. So also now we also produce the largest amount of electric cars in the world. And China has already had the world's largest carbon trading market starting at 2021. In addition, China itself also did lots of work domestically, because in 2020, we set up the goals for carbon neutrality before 2060, right? Because you know in China, we only have 30 years between carbon peaking and carbon neutrality, so that's very short comparing the Western countries. In addition, we also set up the comprehensive 1+N framework. So this will help China to reach the carbon neutrality goals before 2060. In addition, under the South-South cooperations, China also helped a lot of developing countries to set up their mitigation and adaptation projects. Also, we trained more than 1,000 of government officials and researchers related to climate issues. So I think in both domestically and internationally, China did lots of contributions to climate change. Yeah. Both EU, China, or EU and France have a long history of cooperation, especially in climate change issues. Both EU and China become the leadership for the world to be in the low carbon transition path. So for France, particularly, I think we have a large potential to work together on nuclear issues, because we know France is a leading nuclear industry in the world. So from this perspective, both countries can work in nuclear design and also the safety of nuclear powers. That's very important. Also, both countries are taking nuclear as a very important strategy for realizing the goal of carbon neutrality. So that's why this has large potential for both countries to work together in this direction.